playing into the Ravage. What do you really want here if you're Skeeter? I don't know what hero he sees. To the White Spirit, another... I mean, you can maybe go and farm, but the problem is you don't really have access to a high-level Holy Persuasion, so you're not gonna get the high-level creeps. Said I was gonna miss the first blood, there it is. In the meantime, seems like a rotation is underway by Snaking. Pops the Sentry Ward. Was on the Observer Ward as well, and they want to try and make a move onto Watson, and Watson should end up falling over here. Nothing he can do to survive, but he does get the kill onto Crit before he goes down, so not all that bad. Now Malady has to be careful. Could get Dove here, but has got 5 stick charges, so never to do what Kane are doing. But Quinn gets the level 6 nice and early against Malrine, is in with the aggression, but doesn't really have the damage to take him down. And now Crit rotates back in. He's there with the Shadow Walk, with the stuns and the Blood Grenade. Malrine, good phase shift on the tower to get some HP and mana back, and Quinn should end up dropping here. No one really to help him out as he's got no friends in this big wide world, and Malady comes in, cleans up Crit, but now Tofu, he's here on the Venomancer, he's at level 6 and he's looking for the cleanup. Snaking tanks the Noxious Plague, is gonna drop here, but it does come at a cost, and the cost is gonna be Malrine finding nothing. In fact, the haste room got denied there by Tofu, and Tofu's gonna get himself a double. Oh, what a beast! Increase at the start of the game when he was putting them on top of the Tidehunter's head. Snaking now. And he gets stunned up here by Malady. Cold Feet ends up coming it through from the Ancient Apparition, and that's going to be the death of the Chen. And now Quinn looking for his revenge. Malrine's tower has fallen, and Malrine has fallen as well. Well, he's alive, but dead. Not gonna take out the point. You got away with figurative murder, while Watson literally got away with murder. Down bottom, Bristleback falls. Amar scout him out. Malady spots him out with the Ice Vortex, but they don't really commit for the kill. Instead, they set their eyes on the tower and take it down. Skeeter, there's nothing he can do except try and haunt him in the mid lane. Well, it's like the stun came through from the tentacles. It's the congregations of the deep. No, it's actually the tendrils of the deep coming in. These two trees slapping away at the tower. Falcons, they need to do something wrong. They're the ones with the Chen lineup. They can't be out there about losing the towers left and right. Down bottom, Ace getting low. The Rapier coming through. Watson TP's in, but can he actually save Ace? The Bristleback is gonna get the kill. Now, Peter gonna try and run away. Will get back out towards safety, and Malady, he tried to go for the Bristleback by himself, but ends up biting the dust. Watson is gonna be there for the cleanup. They're able, because, well, he had pretty much no purpose when there's a Venomancer jungling. And, well, this is just sort of what happens. I mean, you pick up Chen, you try to be cheeky with it, but instead, this happens in turn. You lose your Spectre up top. Watson finds the kill. Pretty much every single hero on the side of Falcons. I mean, the Manta is a super high value item. Tofu, though, is a complete nuisance. How on earth are you going to stop this Venomancer from doing whatever the hell he wants? Well, you can maybe try and Shadow Step in with the help of the Spectre, but the Ice Blast is coming through, and Quinn's going to get the kill with the help of the Astral Step. Now Malrine jumps a bit too far forward, gets caught up by the 8 of them, and everyone is dead. Falcons overstay their welcome, try to go on top of Tofu, and Tofu, well, Malrine will still be able to get his Witchblade at a reasonable time, and is actually not doing that bad in terms of net worth. Oh, the Ice Blast, though, it is going to connect onto Malrine, and that is going to be Malrine's death. Snaking tries to go into a corner and hide his face, but Game Gladiators, they like what they see and they don't care. Well, Quinn is going to be able to find Skeeter, but Skeeter quick to Shadow Step away down in the bottom lane. The Ice Blast does not connect, but he can't do much about the Ravage. Ace pops that, gets the kill. It is top tier. It's not something you can replicate in pubs, but who the hell cares about pubs? In the mid lane, Skeeter again, I mean, sure, he got out of the Ice Blast, but can he run away from Quinn? There's a DD rune available on him. Tofu, well, pops the Noxious Plague and even at game, and Falcons have still won. No, they need this guy to get farmed nice and early. That's how he plays. He gets those items up, and he's a pain to deal with. And while all of this was being said, top lane, Snaking falls. You take your eye off the map, and this Nature's Prophet, well, he'll catch you with your pants down. Back in the mid lane, it is Crit who ends up dropping. as there's just danger every single where you go. Nothing you can do about it. Spectre haunts in, and this time around it's on a lonely ancient apparition, but the kill! Oh, the wrath of nature from Watson. Just absolutely dunks on Skeeter. Second. And in fact, I actually think this might open up the doors for something strange like a carry white spirit. But in the mid lane, Ravage has been pressed, Malady has fallen, Ice Blast has already been cast, so that's not a problem. Crit is going to end up dropping. And well, Watson is going to TP in and look for the kills. With the Aegis in hand, he is not afraid of anything. Malrine has the blink, has the Witchblade, but patiently waiting in the mid lane. And well, Malrine shows his face for a second, and Quinn is there. Do they have the damage to bring down the buff though? The Nature's Prophet TP's in, but Malrine orbs out in the other direction, and well, the Wrath of Nature is at the ready.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Just not much he can do. Still gonna try and TP back as up top. Oh no, again, they've just got Skeeter out. There's literally nothing he can do. The shot on his head, he cannot move. Crit's gonna get spotted out with the dust. He is absolutely wrecked, and he's dead as well. 30 seconds on the clock. Does have buyback, but I mean, his buyback is not really gonna accomplish all that much. Amar he's gonna heal himself back up, and you can see the tip start to come out as Ace goes down the tip. On Tofu, and well, the buyback does come through from Crit, but Crit is out of position if anything. Nobody from his team is walking forward, and Crit's gonna die back. 17k networking, Malrine finally jumps in to maybe try and get the ancient apparition, and he will take down eventually, but it costs you your mid laner's life, and it's gonna cost you even more. It's gonna cost you this set of racks as Watson continues to hammer away at it. And now he's even turning his attention towards the mid lane. Game in, they are not done yet. Greaves at the ready, Hex finished up by Tofu, and it's gonna be the Bristleback who gets hexed up. Skeeter tries to shadow step in, tries to find the kills, but again has to go back out. The damage just a bit too much coming out from Watson. And now Quinn getting silenced up. The anchor is going to be there from Ace. Ace is able to make sure that Skeeter dies. Bristleback will follow next as well. Malrine, he's surviving, but I don't know what his survival is going to accomplish here. He bought back for this. GGs are going to get dropped. That's it. 23 minutes. Back in, folks. Falcons, they better pull something out of their hat, well as to kill them, because consistently deal damage by standing in the front line and not really dying easily. Top lane, action at the runes. Skeeter tanks the Kush, but he's going to turn his attention towards Malady, and Malady's starting to drop low. And well, looks like it is going to be the Silencer who ends up dropping over here as Game do not find first blood. Tofu really trying with the Shikuchi, will be able to secure the kill, but a Sentry Ward gets dropped. Can they find the Weaver in turn? They're trying to close the gap. Crit has got the bonus move speed with the help of the Windlace, and well, the Avalanche and the Blood Grenade should be enough. Tofu tried to get off the Shikuchi, but doesn't come off cooldown. Snaking secures the kill. I think it's all that much. I mean, in fact, it's not that great. Top lane, oh, whoa. The Weaver ends up dropping here. Ace could very much be next. Down bottom, Amar is also, well, not Amar, but the Sand King is low in the mid lane. And looks like down bottom, indeed, Crit did end up dropping, but top lane, the Tidehunter falls as well. And Skeeter chooses to die out to the tower, so instead is going to max out the Scream. That is definitely a build that people used to do, but down bottom, I turn away for a second, and Malady ends up dropping, but Watson should be able to find the kill. Has the Breathe Fire at the ready, but doesn't need it. So Watson is off to a really strong start too in his lane. Alva, he's going to be able to sustain long enough that he can eventually go to a jungle and clear some stacks down bottom. Tofu rotates in, and with the swarm on top of Crit's head, Crit's going to fall. Watson finds, or rather assists with the kill. As a result, he doesn't have his bottle, but he's got good CS, so it's not the end of the world for him. Just his gold has gone the way towards Sentries and Dust of Appearances, while Ace, well, he's going back to the fountain. Skeeter, 5 levels in this early. Really good, but down bottom, Malrine is there to secure the Wisdom Shrine. Will pick it up. Snake King has rotated in as well, and now Malady could be in trouble. Dropping very, very low. Second Frostbite coming out from Snake King, and looks like he might have overextended here. Should end up dropping courtesy of the Swarm. Malrine channeling the epicenter, has got the Burrow Strike at the ready, not popping it, wants to try and get off the Sandstorm, and he will succeed. It looks like that Sandstorm is going to be enough to take down the Dragon Knight. Will pop the Burrow Strike now on the Weaver and gets himself a double kill. Malrine, he salvages the bottom lane, but while this was happening, top lane again, Skeeter finds the kill on the Tidehunter, playing those multi-man Burrow Strikes and winning you the early skirmishes. Quinn should have the rune, but no, Malrine with the Burrows. Okay, wait, no, Quinn did get it, but he has to pop the haste immediately. In fact, he is out of mana. He might just end up dropping it. The damage is there. Snake King had the Frostbite and the... While Amar, oh my god, he's just getting chased to oblivion by the Silencer. I think he's just dead to the Arcane Curse. It's gonna tick out, and that's another point of intelligence going, actually blinking forward here. They want to try and make something happen. Watson's rotated in on the Dragon Knight. He's got the Dragon Palm at the ready. Will pop it, and he's gonna turn his attention towards Snaking. Snaking, no bond on him, is gonna end up dropping. While up top, Ace, again, gonna get caught out. Forced to pop the Ravage, being body blocked here by Snaking though, and as a result, his pathing is gonna be super awkward. Quinn comes in, there's gonna be the Shadow Strike and the Scream of Pain, but he's all out of mana, and he's gonna drop to Skeeter on the Ursa, as Ursa picks up a far more valuable kill in the form of Quinn. Yeah, you keep your Tidehunter alive, but you lost your mid laner. And now Malrine's here as well with the Blink Dagger, and Ace is gonna fall. Nothing Tofu can do to help him. As Skeeter closes in the gap. And that's when they can start playing the game. Skeeter, he's done a very good job of being super active, but could be in some trouble here. Time lapse is going to be there from Tofu. Skeeter did pop the Enrage, so should end up dropping, but down bottom, Malrine did find the kill onto Malady, and Skeeter's going to fall the once. Do you have the epicenter at the ready on Malrine? No, you don't. The Bottle Strike is going to have to do, and in fact, I don't think he can really help Skeeter. Falcons, they're gonna lose their carry here in trade of a support, and Snaking can do nothing but watch TP. And it looks like Ace was not too keen on helping out his position 4. He's gonna get spotted here. Epicenter being channeled, and Ace should end up dropping. Nothing he can really do to survive the magical damage coming out from the Sand King. Anchor Smash gets him some HP, but Malrine finds the kill nonetheless. Tumbler Toy is up to the high ground, and it's gonna be okay for now. Malrine, though, invisible courtesy of his Sandstorm, will be spotted out by Quinn. And, well, doesn't really have the TP out, so he is gonna end up dropping here. It's gonna be Tofu who gets the credit for that kill, while down bottom. Mid lane, Snake King trying to get on top of Malady, but actually it's gonna be Watson who jumps in first. He spots out Crit, and he's gonna try and take it down. Ravage is gonna get popped. It only connects onto the other support, though, and that's gonna be the death of the CM? Question mark? Yes, it is. Watson's gonna find that kill. And sure, the Ravage, it doesn't clip onto any other core hero, but yeah, you have that, and you're likely to enjoy and thrive on position 4. Tofu, though, isn't gonna be thriving much longer. He's gonna get sent back to the fountain. 43 seconds with that advantage. Quick reflexes from Crit, save the day. And well, he's also going to be the man who redeems Falcons as he jumps back in, gets the Silencer. The Global Silencer is going to be forced out, but the BKB is available for Skeeter. If he needs the Enrage, he can BKB and pop it. Speaking of which, the BKB has been popped. Malrine channeling the epicenter, jumps in, finds the Weaver, but the Weaver gets the time lapse off. And well, looks like Quinn, he was able to get a kill on the Tiny, but it's only a position for Tiny, and now Ace is starting to drop. Skeeter does not have the Enrage anymore, but is chasing onto Quinn. But Quinn just blinks a little bit forward, gets the dagger on him. Game, and they're trying to buy time for this Ravage to come back off cooldown. But Skeeter, eyes on the prize, eyes on the mission. He's in the Rosh pit, but Crit in the meantime has been caught out. He's gonna get popped. Tofu walking forward, trying to find the Crystal Maiden, but doesn't succeed. In the meantime, it seems like Malady did end up dropping, so it's a 1-for-1 exchange so far. But Falcons quick to lose another. Crit's gonna end up dropping, and they spotted out Amar. The Global Silence is gonna be there, and the Dazzle cannot save himself with the help of the Grave. Skeeter now forced to pop the BKB and the Enrage. They're trying to take down Quinn, but Quinn survives, and Quinn is completely fine. He's got the Mage Snare at the ready, takes no damage whatsoever from the epicenter, blinks forward, looking for more kills. Snaking buys back into this, knowing full well that this is a very important fight to take. But again, he's just gonna be fodder here for the Dragon Knight as he cleans up the CM. And well, Bob's his uncle. as they say in the Americas. Not too sure what Falcons say about this though. Amar is probably gonna end up dropping. I mean, yeah, the grave is gonna keep him alive for a little while longer, but he's dead. Watson gets the credit for that kill. Look at that attack range on the Dragon Knight. He even went for, well, the attack range talent. Down bottom though, Skeeter. Uh-oh, he's gonna get spotted. Forced to pop the enrage, but it doesn't help him survive. Watson is gonna be forced to back off here. Tofu trying to find the connection, and he does. Yule Scepter on the Tiny, and the Tiny with the Storm upon him can't do all that much. Uses himself up. Skeeter jumps back in, but it's on top of the Weaver. And now the Global Science comes through. The stun is gonna be there. The enrage cannot come out from the Ursa, and Watson gets the double kill. Quinn jumps in further, finds the kill on the backlines, blows up the CM. Comes through from the Crystal Maiden, and looks like the tossback is gonna be there as well. He's got the BKB and TP out. Nothing to stop that, except for the Ursa with the Skull Bash, and he is not around. Does Ursa jump in? He does, but it's on top of Quinn, and a beautiful two-man epicenter coming in from Malrine. Does catch out Quinn. Quinn falls. But can they find the pesky cockroach? Tofu uses up the Crystal Maiden. Shikuchi again, but Crit has his number. With the Avalanche, catches out the Weaver, and that's going to be another kill going the way of Falcons. But again, Swarm being dropped in. I hear a Burrow Strike. It is on top of Tofu, but Tofu's still alive for now. Malrine channeling the epicenter is going to get hit by the Shadow Strike. The Global Science is going to come in as well. Quinn jumps in. He is going to pop the Crystal Maiden like a pinata, but there you go. There is Ace with the Ravage to try and help Quinn survive. Quinn is going to be able to get the blink out. Malrine is dead. Crit is dead as well. It was Silencer who got the credit for that kill, and Skeeter tries to TP out, but that's it. This game is done with. GG's are called. And Falcons, they're gonna lose out to game in